Monday night, the St. John's Board of Commissioners met at the Clinton County Courthouse, and Commissioner Tammy Kirschenbauer said it was by far the most people she has ever seen at a meeting. Public comment ran the gamut, but one of the topics of discussion was Police Chief David Kirk, who returned to work last week after 6 weeks of paid leave, prompted by what the city manager described as staff concerns.
He doesn't speak to his own employees.
Okay, I'm
He
sorry.
doesn't speak to his own employees. I can't.
We're not going to have crosstalk here.
I actually would like to address you.
Just to
Okay.
get a private
He's
conversation.
ruined our lives.
When exactly was Chief David Kirk put on leave and why?
He was put on leave April 14th, I believe, and we decided to put him on leave just to create some space in the department so we could better evaluate what was going on in the department, just take some time.
Kudwa said it came after a staff satisfaction survey.
In January, we identified some areas that we wanted to explore further within the department, and we looked at things like policy and procedure, implementation, we looked at communication, conflict management, those kind of things. And so we realized that we needed to spend some time on that and spend some resources on that.
Kudwa said the leave was not disciplinary.
We just felt like that was the best way to create an environment where we could get in and talk to everybody. And I think sometimes taking a step back like that is the best way to do that. So that's the approach we took. We think it's been a very positive process. We really appreciate the officers and the command team, the police's administrative team, and Chief Kirk for all the time that they've spent working with our team to really figure out what we can do best and what resources we can bring in.
For the 6 weeks that Kirk was on paid leave, while the city attorney interviewed city employees, Lieutenant Eric Verlinde was the acting chief. Now that Kirk has been reinstated, some city residents are claiming they were not aware Kirk was ever on administrative leave, including the St. John's School District. In an email, St. John's Superintendent Mark Palmer wrote in response to a question from a St. John's resident that the district was not made aware that Chief Kirk was put on leave, though he added that, quote, "During that time, we did not see any reduction in the usual great service from SJPD."
I don't know if there's anything that's standard per se, but I think it's appropriate to reach out to partners to let folks know when there's a change in status of anybody, whether it's the city manager or your recreation department head, whoever is interfacing with different partners. I would think that you would want to communicate that.
Absolutely, very good. Are you aware that the St. John's Public Schools they're claiming that they did not know?
No, I didn't know that. Had not heard that one.
Okay.
We did. When we put Chief on leave, we let our staff know. We let, I believe, the county administrator know, and I know at the time, Acting Chief Verlinde had spoke with other agencies in the area to let them know. So that happened right after Chief Kirk was put on leave.
Reporting from your neighborhood in St. John's, I'm Lauren Shields, Fox 47 News.